Good afternoon, colleagues. Please allow me to welcome Coach Aboo, Mauritius coach. Welcome to presser of match number 18, CAF Qualifier for the under-17s in the COSAFA region. Coach, maybe not an ideal result, but I think there are positives in today's games. We saw your boys scoring 2 goals today, and we saw your boys maybe performing better than they did the last 2 games. Are those your views? How did you see the game, Coach?
Yes, first I must tell you that yesterday I work on a tactics that we will put, I know South Africa very well, so I see him play against Botswana. I see the strengths that they have, where they should not go. So I place my left back, and the first 10 minutes, he was not in the game. You see? At the first 10 minutes, we get 3 goals. 1, 2, 3, 10 minutes. But I replace them. I talk to them. I replace them. I do some change. You see, I do some change. And the game was better. So they start to get confidence. And in halftime, in the changing room, I try to tell them what to do, how we can score, what is our aiming, because we don't score in the too much. How we can score is that we must go forward by counter-attacks, but our 2 lines remain the same. And in the second half, they do it very well. So we take the left back of South Africa and the right back, who was the strength of them, because in midfield they are very quick. Oh, I block them. So my player responds in the second half very well. So I'm very happy for them, because they leave the tournament with, perhaps we don't win, but the positive is that they are young, they are still learning. It's the first competition that they have, and they do something positive, and that is, I'm very happy for that for them. I can tell you that even I don't do a very good result, I'm very happy for these guys, because it's the first time that they are participating in a high-level competition, you see? And all these guys are Mauritian players who play in Mauritius. We have not expat, you see? So there are someone who are very young. You see the number who get the penalty? She's very young, he's 15 years old. So we try to bring young players. And for me, I can tell you that our negative things that happen is that our player was not confident at all when they play. They are not self-confident with themselves. They doubt themselves. And when they get confidence of themselves, when they put the ball down, I can tell you, they are amazing. I was very happy for that. I prepare my guys yesterday, because yesterday I was on the field with them. You see, I was on the field. I was like a player yesterday. You see, I get a pain back. 57 years old is not the same. So I do it with them. I do it with them, and I tell them, if me, I can do it, you can do it better than me. So we have some guys, you see, when you get the guys how can I tell you? In a poor region, I can tell you like this, poor region. So they are still learning, you see? Yes, they have not an open idea like this. And today, I try to put this on in these guys. Their response in the second half, I'm very happy for that. And I will try to work, because this team have a good future for me. This team have a good future, because it was the first time that they participate in the high-level competition like this. And I hope with some friendly match, like we can play with some friendly match with some team of Africa, in the Indian Ocean, Madagascar, and whatever session, we can improve. Very good team. Very good team. Football, they know football. These guys, at this age, they have a great image of football. It's a very good team. I don't see the other team play. I see Zambia today, but I hope it will be a final of Zambia and South Africa. And according to me, South Africa can win this championship. According to me. Perhaps I'm wrong, but it's my opinion, own opinion. In football, you have an invisible factor that one day before the match, we are not with the players. You see, we are not with them. They are in their room, they're sleeping, they tell you they are sleeping sometimes. You see, this kind, young players, you must, how I can tell you, you must be a bit soft with them. And so, me that I tell them, my speech with them, how I encourage them, is that they must have a discipline. In football, in their life, even in the schools, wherever they be, there must be a discipline. And there is no secret in football, working. And if you want to put it, working hard, and have confidence in themselves. If they get the self-confidence, they play like they play in Mauritius, they have a great future. Okay.
No, Coach, again, thanks for coming through. And we wish you and your boys best of luck moving forward.
Thank you. I'm very happy. Thank you for telling me to how I can tell this. I appreciate question. I like question because in football, you have not the monopoly of, you can know all. Still learning. Even at this age, we're still learning. Football is to learn. You learn with how South Africa play, how some small idea can bring you very far. Thank you very much. I'm very happy for that. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Colleagues, allow me to welcome the winning coach, Coach Vela. Coach, another positive result. Are you happy though with the performance of your boys today?
Results, yes. Performance, not exactly what we wanted to see, particularly with the ones that we did not start with, the small ones, or rather the 14-year-olds, but it was a good run for them, just so that they have the feeling of the tournament, the competition itself. But performance-wise, we can still improve. Not exactly. It's all about the minutes that the players need from this tournament. So it was more of the players that did not really play the first two games. So we wanted them to also have minutes on their legs, which I think I'm proud to say they've played the 90 minutes. Well, I think you just sum it up nicely. So, however, at the same time, it was more of, like I indicated, you have young ones. They scored 3 goals in a space of, 15, 20 minutes. And obviously, the performance will change then. I think the first 15 minutes, we were right on it. Tactically, we were on it. But as soon as we got our 3 goals, then being young as they are, they dipped a little bit. Second half, because we started with the 4-2-3-1, and the second half we resorted to 3 at the back, and then we went for 3-4-3, just for them to adapt and learn and change with the demands of the game. The small ones, if they were able to do that, looks good, but I still think that we could have done a little bit better in the second half. As you have seen that we've been swapping the possessions around. It was the plan, just for them to have the feeling and the stress for us as technical team to say, if now we have this challenge, how do we go about it? I think it has given us a good assignment to go back and say, how do we plan better for our semi-finals? Positives is that we scored goals. And in that critical moment of the game where we say the first 15, 20 minutes we must have goals, which we did, those are the positives. But the negatives will then be, we did not want to concede and we conceded goals. And that was our plan, not to concede. And we'll then go back and say, where did we go wrong? How did we concede? And all of that. I think you have noticed that we even changed the goalkeeper just for others to have the run as well, which I'm positive about that, to say each and every player in this team played some couple of minutes and they have minutes on their legs.